They got the record though.
Please welcome your defending AFC West champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
On the Lions sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys victorious in week 1 and since have lost 4 consecutive games. Across from him, it's the head coach of these Chiefs. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Cook. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Taken in by Kelce. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This will be from 42 yards out. Butler's kick is good. Looks to be an injured player, and oh no, it's Travis Kelce who is being
Travis Kelce.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or two.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
They hand it to Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Ready.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Our run here with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. Well, it's brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Okay, right.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. And they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive.
That wasn't a safety.
Here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Cook. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pros from the season ago. Jack Fox to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Run out of the gun with Cook. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 1st and 9.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On the double.
It is 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
This one caught by Patrick. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes to go. 1st half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Mahomes on 1st down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now A carry for Hunt. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On second down, Mahomes. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
We're trying to take the top off of the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, hey, check, mega, 50, green. Ready.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Bears in a rematch of the Hale, Maryland game from 2024. And it's the rookie who was the first tight end taken in the draft, Colston Loveland. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? Freeman now to return it. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40.
Oh, late hit right there.
At the 45.
No?
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Right.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
They didn't need a lot here to pick up the 1st down, so I think it's a smart call. Get the ball to a guy who can maneuver his way across the marker. And Mike, listen, if they hadn't stopped him so quickly, you and I both know he could have taken that one a lot longer.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Let's go now. Down.
On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That is incomplete. They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Chiefs offense ready for their 1st possession of this 2nd half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up
the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cooks. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Third down, 3 to go. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down. And he lost the football. And the Lions have come up with the football. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion.
Yeah.
As the athletic training staff looks at him,
That's
we'll
my
step
guy.
away for a moment.
Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell.
Here's Gibbs. He's to the 10.
That was pretty amazing, too.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
That injury, he's fine. He'll come back.
Touchdown on the year.
A lot of we'll come back injuries.
On for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Mahomes. Hit by the all-pro safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, like drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ready?
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. 45. Watch, set.
He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to go now to begin this fourth quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, and now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing is Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
There's his man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead.
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good. 3rd and a long way to go. Throwing now, Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. That leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Red, 38.
Here's Gibbs. A short kick. Down to the 7. Second and goal.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set, set.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Black, set.
He'll run the draw with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, And now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Is caught left side by St. Brown.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Yellow. On the line.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On 2nd down. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
the ball's out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.